Must be work-related? I don't know. Big hurt in the house. Let's get this show on the road, though. Welcome in, everybody. Episode 69. Nice. We have a full panel on the house this evening and a brand new face co-hosting on the podcast, Mr. USN TV. We are here along with Pleated Pants and Bear, just coming in after his platinum rounds. We'll start off with the new face, Mr. USN TV, aka Barrett. How are you today? Welcome to the pod.
Feeling well, gentlemen. Did not know it was episode number 69. So, I'm trying to resist the childish urge in me to take this where everyone knows I'm going to. But, hey, just feel like I need to point that out here first and foremost. Secondly, great to be here. Appreciate you gentlemen having me on. Obviously, long-time watcher here, long-time listener. But good to be on here for the first time doing our thing.
Exactly. You were at a wedding this past weekend, had a little time off. I'm adjusting USN's volume a little back here. Sorry, fuse loud.
My bad. May or may not have consumed too much alcohol last night. It was a good night, though. Enjoyed myself. I went out, had a couple drinks, danced a little bit, probably not too pretty, but luckily I don't think there's too much video evidence, so I think I'm in the clear.
You're in the clear? What was the drink of choice? Anything in particular or everything under the sun?
Man, I just kept going back for beers. I was drinking a lot of Blue Moon last night, but I don't really drink beer a ton. But yeah, last night that was kind of my go-to.
Had to be the drink of choice. Nothing wrong with that. Mr. Pants, welcome back. How are you?
I'm trying to win a bespoke football league a playoff game right now that's going way longer than I thought. The computer's actually, I can't stop the computer.
The computer.
And
oh no.
I might not have played this game very much in the past 2 months, so that might have something to do with it. But other than that, everything's going great. I can't complain. Just a normal week here in Iowa.
Love that. Still on the World Series grind. I saw you had some good spells this past weekend, some bad ones. Overall, would you consider it a net positive on the weekend? I would say
it was real positive. We're working on some new assumptions that vision is an equally important stat as contact and power. So I got into some spreadsheets. I got into some data analytics. And we adjusted our team to be the most well-rounded with all three of those stats. And we had major league success. Saturday, Sunday were both great.
Love that. I even with like the low vision or like high vision and bad other trait ones, you found that that vision was like a very important trait, you're saying?
So vision's a very important trait. You can't min-max it because they won't have enough power, and so you'll just be hitting singles all the time, and you're not going to win games of MLB just hitting singles. But if what I've done is I've averaged the contact, the vision, and the power equally, and then found the players that have the best average of the three, and said that these are our best quote-unquote hitters in the game, and we've been prioritizing them in the lineup other than someone that might have really high power, really high contact, but has crappy vision. I'd rather have someone that has good everything across the board, and it's working. I got a spreadsheet. It's on the Discord. It is on Twitter if you are so inclined, and to take a look at it. And I think there's something to it.
I will post the link in the chat, and we can give you a quick glimpse of it here. Here's basically what you're looking at. He's rated George Brett clearly the highest average, but there's a detailed spreadsheet behind that. If you do follow Pleated Pants on Twitter, or even better, go into his Discord, and you'll gain a ton of insight on all these players. I'm a data freak, and I don't play. That's the one thing I love about baseball. However, the analyzation of data, like once you get past WAR and all those crazy stats, like I just don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the few that you broke down, it's like I can see this. This is readable. This makes sense. It's a handful of stats that are all very important, and I can completely see why these are the best players in the game. And I had to always thought,
Yep.
hey, you like George Brett because he's a royal person, but no, like you can clearly see the most important categories. He's just top notch.
Yeah. So this particular one is just looking at contact power right.
This
If
is
you
the
go
big one.
down
I'm sorry.
to the big one, there is the one that is is everyone, and it's averaging all three of the stats, and then boom, they're your best 43 hitters in MLB The Show.
Cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. So, yeah, if you guys want to take a look at that, definitely check them out on Twitter. I've put the link in the chat. Bear, back from a little streaming hiatus, just coming in from a stream, though, and also a little travel. How was the travel? What did we get to eat? What was on the menu? We had a long discussion about the menu and everything last week.
Yeah, so it was paid for. So that was the first thing. Superintendent leaned over and goes, "You know it's all paid for, right?" And I was like, "Okay, like
Green light.
let's go." Chat decided on the cowboy ribeye, so we went the cowboy ribeye. I did feel weird because the first 2 nights there, I ordered the same thing as my boss right after him.
Oh, yeah, that's always awkward.
I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna think I'm doing this on purpose."
Yeah, I have no creativity. Yeah,
I know. Like we joked about you get the cowboy ribeye, you polish it off. I didn't realize like he's an eating champ. Like he wants to do all of these eating challenges.
yeah.
Really?
And so he polished that 26-ounce steak. He polished it off in 10 minutes. Like it
My
was nothing
goodness.
and was looking for more. So I immediately went, I'm not the alpha here. This is a clear statement that I'm not winning this.
I mean, as long as you put up are you the number 2 in the whole crowd, and like, made
I was
yourself
okay with 2.
Yeah.
I was okay with
And
2.
we tried the sides.
The best part, because Rob said if I get 5 sides, there was he was going to be coming to the channel with some stuff. They ordered every single side.
Oh,
nice.
sides for the table.
So it was just scoop of mashed potatoes.
Imagine you're sitting next to the superintendent and you make that executive decision to be the guy. Yeah, why don't we just do 2 of all the sides for the table?
Yeah. Here we go. Like it was my first time being taken out by these account reps.
Snap the fingers.
So it was very cool. And then I guess kind of the low light, but it was still kind of cool. This was my first time traveling solo. It was my first time with layover flights. So I had a 15-hour layover in Denver. And that's when I was talking to you guys. And I'm like, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. So I ended up finding like this small little corner in the Denver airport. I fell asleep for 12 hours. So
12 hours.
It was, and like, it wasn't that sound sleep because I'd hear someone moving and I'm like, oh shit, I've got my laptop and I've got a bunch of other valuables, and I'd like pop up and I'd go, what? Okay. And just pass back out. So it was awesome. Some experience, 4 flights down, and God, it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. I had such FOMO.
What was the actual what you were there for, the conference, like good? Like did you was it enjoyable? Was it painful or?
No, the conference was good. Again, one of the strange things that I never thought Twitch would help me embrace was public speaking. So first day, they've got a microphone. You got to get up and talk in front of 50 people. Of course, I had my nice sunburn across the forehead. Couldn't wear a hat. Couldn't wear a headband. So immediately grabbed the mic. I go, "Hi, Matt from Ohio. By the way, this is not how we tan in Ohio." Got a nice laugh
you did
out
that?
of everyone. I immediately went into it. I embraced it, and everyone was like, "I can't believe." Yeah. I can't believe, like, everyone was like, "I can't believe you just embraced it." I was like, why wouldn't I? Like, you're either going to be staring at my pale ass forehead or you're going to wonder what's going on. So again, that picture doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
It's better now. It's better now where it's only like a real thin line.
Mhm.
But down in that San Antonio heat, baby.
Did you not get stopped through TSA? Am I remembering that correctly?
So I got through
Or
Cleveland TSA fine. In San Antonio, after I've been through Cleveland TSA in the Dallas airport, they finally flagged me for my cologne.
Really?
And the guy goes, too big.
Oh, like the bottle.
Check bag. And I go, just get rid of it. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm clearly not what you would expect as
Yeah.
I'm like sweating through TSA in my Pikachu t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, in your Pikachu t-shirt. Oh man, we had a long discussion last week on steaks. Do you have a preference on steaks, USN? Are you a steak guy? Like, would you get a ribeye? Is that your go-to, or do you care?
I've always liked New York strip.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I don't know if I have like a certain cut that are like a certain. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd put any steak in front of me, I'll probably eat it. So.
Yeah, just eat them all. All right. All right. Well, my weekend and more so my day was eventful. Got to meet with Moose, McGregor, and Fig all the way over from Belgium. He even was kind enough to bring Belgian waffles straight from Belgium. I had one on the course. I have another one that I'll probably be consuming as a nice little dessert here. It is fantastic. Didn't even know they sold them in little packages like this, but there's like a nice, I guess they make them with like sugar on them, and it's like, oh man, it's fantastic. I must say, it is fantastic. But let's take a look at what, I don't know why I had that typed. I think I was checking the spelling. The scorecards, I think Mac posted it. Here is the final scorecard from the day. Mac, the 16 handicap with an 86. Moose with a 90, his PR. Fig with a 92. Borrow clubs, but he's a stick. He can play. Like, he absolutely roped my 3-wood a couple times. I'm like, my goodness, I almost wanted to give him the club. Myself, I shot a 90. That was one off my personal best. Finished with a nice double 7 on 17-18. Completely shot one off the hosel on 18T. But anyways, still was a fun time. I teamed up with Fig and we did like a little best ball essentially for each hole. We ended up with a net 81, and Mac Moose ended up with a 76. So they won the competition round. Here is the picture of the four of us.
So it looks like that Moose choked on the last hole to beat Kilbride, is what I see.
I mean, I kind of did too, yeah. But I mean, this is the 18th tee right here. I'm talking. I hit one off the hosel. It went straight right. I didn't hit any penalties, anything OB all day except for this one right here. I think I have this video. Did my update finish? Hold on. I was just trying to. Yep, backup is completed. Please ignore any personal photos that you may see during this situation.
Oh
here.
yes, I love that.
This is the tee shot, because we did that picture, right? And now I'm scrambling, not to make excuses, but this actually happens to me all the time, and this was just a half-assed terrible swing.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, but Fig was kind enough to get a second shot. This was a definitely over-the-top swing, but a nice little 4-iron that found the fairway, and I was able to go 4-iron. I don't know why my balance was so off on these two shots, but anyways.
It is the 18th hole, so beverages consumed?
Oh my god, that was the worst part. The absolute worst part. So we have this intention to play George Wright Golf Course, which is a known good Donald Ross design course in Boston, right? Mm-hmm. And Max played there a bunch of times, and I've played there once or twice. And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be great. Tee time's not available. Oh, thank you very much, Barry. I didn't even notice that.
Keep talking.
And shit, lost my train of thought. I call 5 days out when they start allowing tee times, and there was nothing available online. I'm like, what's going on? And they end up having a tournament on this exact day. So the whole all tee times booked for today. So I could not book a tee time if
Mondays,
I wanted to.
that makes sense. Monday's tournament day.
And then I called the sister course, which is a much more of a municipal course, which this was William Devine. There wasn't a single water cooler. There was not a single cart. And we didn't, we were kind of early. We were there like 25 minutes before tee time. That's a whole nother story. Remind me to talk about the timing after.
Thank you, Mike.
When we get through the 9th hole, after 9, you are not near the clubhouse. So you just keep going. I had finished my water previously before we even started one, and it's 90 plus all day, hot and humid. So I didn't have an ounce of fluid until literally 4.5 hours after we teed off. So I was definitely parched. But no excuses. I was definitely playing well before that. But the last 3 or 4 holes, I was definitely feeling it, and that's one of the reasons I think Moose isn't here tonight. He's not feeling too good. Memento, Mikey, you savage. Thank you.
You don't stash bag beers?
So that was the thing. No, I don't, because they're going to be warm. You know what I mean? And I thought about bringing some from home, and I only had bottles, and I didn't want to just, I'm like, I'll just get some from the cart girl or from the clubhouse, and I'm just going to get 3 or 4. I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's a Monday. Nothing. I had 0 opportunities, but we went out after. We went to a nice little place by Max, place in Somerville, and got some nice. What did we get? I got pulled pork. What is it called? My goodness.
Smoke barbecue.
Barbecue joint, and had some nice beers as well. So that was a good time, just shooting the shit after and hydrate. And I was triple fisting. I had a beer, I had a Arnold Palmer, lemonade iced tea, and I had a water. I was just consuming all 3, just rotating between them. But circling back this morning, nice. I tell Fig our tee time's at 10. He's about 15-20 minutes from the course. I tell him I'll pick him up at 8:30, 8:45, so that way we can get there an hour early, settle in, figure ourselves out. I've never played there, just in case it's traffic. And I'm like, I get in my car. I'm like, damn, it's 9. ETA is 8:55. Text them. ETA is now 9:05. Text them. And then I finally pull up. It's 9:10. Scares the shit out of me too. By the way, I didn't see him because I'm turning down the street, and then all of a sudden I see this man with a big flamingo shirt pop to the side, knocking on the passenger window. I'm like, oh my god. But he pops right in. We get to the course. It's 9:30. On my way home, I plug in on the GPS my house to get home, and it said, would you like to use this route? It includes highways. My whole trip to Fig this morning was on avoid highways, and I probably cost myself about a half hour, and was the sole reason that I was 30 minutes behind pace. So I was lost 30 minutes of the morning. But anyways, that was all good. I do have swing videos of each of us on our par 3. If you'd like to review those real quick, we'll get the official review. Who do we want first? We'll go.
I was Moose.
Moose first.
I was gonna say.
Who is the best one first?
Hold on. We'll go.
Mac.
Let's go by handicap. Mac is best. And I don't know if you guys might need to watch this on stream because I don't have it. Yeah. Okay. So you'll have to watch it on stream, so it'll be a bit delayed.
Right. Okay. The delayed reaction.
This is a gap wedge or something like that. It's 120 yards, straight downhill.
Oh.
I'll play it one more time.
Oh. Just the nice little drop of the club into the hand.
Mac, pretty solid swing. Understandable. He's a 16 handicap. So he would theoretically be the best of the group. Fig would be the next best. I don't think he had a good-looking swing on this one, but he did well. Mr. DT, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the towel too.
Oh,
Yeah,
he just pulled
he
it.
attaches
just
the
yanked
towel during his swing. I don't know what he's thinking.
See, that's good right there. Maybe a little closed. My club is a little closed coming up there, and then he just kind of came over the top a little bit and hit it to the left.
He bombs the ball. Like he smoked it past all three of us. Not that Moose or I hit the ball far. Then Moose would be the next handicap. Let's see the Moose swing. Where am I? No, we don't want to watch my wedding ceremony. We want to watch.
Sure we do.
Oh wait,
their wedding ceremony. So this is what irritated me about. I will say this before. It irritated me that I shot the same score as Moose because I feel like his setup is so unorthodox. He aims 30 degrees to the left of the hole, even when he's putting. Like, look at his alignment. The hole is dead straight, like pretty much. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, it's like dead straight here. And look at like where his feet end up lining up.
Yeah, I know.
we don't claim him, Bulldog.
Oh my God, he's so upright.
Oh my god.
That's not terrible. Oh, he's just very
He's
very
still-
closed.
And
Yeah.
exactly,
He
because
still
he's
falls over.
he falls over every shot, but he's so close. He is so consistent. He hit his driver 200 to 220 dead straight every single time today with that exact swing. I was amazed. He did not miss the ball once, and he's falling over all the time.
Granted, we can't see the green.
Well,
Yeah,
so
And he's good
right
looking
there,
too.
that's repeatable right there. The problem with yours, Kilbride, is it's still too long and a little flat, and so it's not going to be as consistent. Moose just takes it back there and then just fires through and falls over, and he can do that all day long.
And then here's mine, the last one. I had too long of a backswing there, but
Still
ended up
smooth.
decent.
It's
So
smooth.
that-
Like, we just got to get in a little bit different position at the top, and then it will be better. Like,
My right
Yes.
elbow still tucked a little too low.
well, yeah, and I think that maybe you're coming inside a little too much right there. Look at that first move. That
Yeah, he's
first
got a
move, you want
kid.
to be more. You want to be more out. You want to be making it. You want to be making a full circle. You don't want
Yeah.
to be coming in. You want to be extending those arms as much as you can right at the beginning.
Yeah. But anyways, all in all, fantastic time. Awesome getting to meet Fig. The food after was great too. It was the only issue I had was the amount of consumption that took place on the course because there was none. The only thing I consumed was a Belgian waffle courtesy of Fig, which did not really help my hydration levels at all. So, but anyways, we do have other things to get to on the agenda, like sports. We do normally talk about sports, huh? We got to Bears travel. We talked about the situation. Oh, I'll let you guys take the floor for this. Vince McMahon, what's going on with him?
So Vince McMahon is officially retired as CEO, and it sounds like as creative. And so we're getting to say things on podcasts like this that we never thought that we'd ever be able to say out loud. Vince McMahon is no longer a part of WWE, and he's not dead. Like, I think everyone thought that he was going to die in Gorilla. And so I'm not watching Raw right now, but there's some hubbub going on in the Discord, and it sounds like that Roman Reigns' promo was already more off the cuff, less scripted, going off of points. And this is a new day. Triple H is ahead of creative. If you guys liked NXT 1.0, which I think every single older wrestling fan did, like, this could be a really fun time. AEW, WWE are going to be both putting on really, really, really good products.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Are you a wrestling fan, USN? Are you into that?
You know, it's funny. I get a lot of people asking me that because they assume you watch sports, so you know everything. But wrestling is one of the things I'm like completely out of touch with. So
Same.
I know a little bit about this story. Obviously, I mean, it's been a big story here lately. But the whole thing with Triple H is like, is it going to really Is it going to change that much data? Like, how has the WWE been doing the last couple of years? Like, I know, like, you have, like, what is it, the AEW now that's like a competing league out there, and like they've blown up pretty quickly. And like, how much of a threat are smaller startups like that to like something like, you know, WWE, which has been pretty much the staple for forever now, right?
WWE is making tons of money. They've
Go
had
back to the
record.
stock, Kilbride.
They've
Sorry.
had record profits.
Yep.
The question's going to be is how much does Nick Khan have in control? He's going to be the other co-CEO with Stephanie McMahon. He's the one that's done a lot of the mass firings, supposedly. WWE is still the big kid on the block. WWE sometimes can even impress us and put on a good show. But Vince's idea of what wrestling was is dramatically different than the storytelling that Triple H wants to tell. And I can't wait to see them try to figure out how to do some of the Triple H storytelling on the main roster, because there's still a lot of really good wrestlers there that can tell a lot of really good stories. And I hope we get the chance to not just see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar every single big pay-per-view. Let's use some of that other talent. Let's build some stars. And I'm excited. I'm excited.
I mean, Triple H has gone through the gauntlet of going through WCW, going through, you know, the transition over to WWF, and then being able to weave his way. He got the huge slap on the wrist for the curtain call for the wrestling fans. And so he's gone through the whole range of emotions of you're dating the CEO's daughter, you're still getting punished. And I feel like that could give him a lot of that creative energy. Like you said, if you liked NXT that produced Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Batista, a lot of those early guys that have that passion, and then they get up to the WWE roster, and then you're like, wait, I loved them before. I think it'll be interesting to watch for the wrestlers.
He has Ciampa up there on the main roster right now, withering away. He turned him into a bona fide superstar in NXT. Fire me up for Ciampa being turned back on, Ricochet being turned back on, the Viking Raiders being turned back on. You know, oh my God, I'm so excited.
That's
well,
good.
It seems
Sounds
like everyone is, man. It feels like this excitement is like everywhere right now for this thing, which is crazy because like Vince McMahon, I feel like has been the whole like figurehead behind this thing for so long now. So it's crazy to me that he's out and people are like optimistic. You wouldn't think that'd be the case, but
that's what I'm finding interesting as well. Like I thought it would be in a bad place, but you guys are all saying it's good. The stock's showing it's good, and there's a lot of excitement and buzz around it. So obviously,
yeah, we'll just see. We'll see.
Time will tell. Time will tell. Alrighty. Other big topic, baseball one. You guys are all baseball guys. I thought this was very notable. One of the youngest, not notable, Juan Soto turned down the biggest contract in baseball history, and he's 23 years old. What? So he's clearly getting traded? Is that the whole reason he's turning down this contract? 15 years, $440 million? He said no. What is going on there?
Somewhere that he can win. He wants to win. The Nationals gave away Trey Turner and some other people over the past couple years. Like their shell of the team that they made the playoffs with. You know, it's he wants to go somewhere that he can win.
Is there any serious trade contenders? Like I feel like they're going to have to trade the entire franchise to get him, right? That's what everyone's.
So I've heard the Cardinals and the Padres are the only two that are still in the running. And
if it's the Cardinals, man,
God help USN.
I've been hearing the same thing though, which pisses me off. So you're probably right. Yeah, I mean,
they'll give up everything.
They will. They will. The packages that they put together, or the hypothetical, like trades for him, are insane. What they'd have to give up to get him, but they might do it.
USN's going to have to deal with Cardinals talk, coming up with Kirk Cousins Minnesota talk as well.
Oh God, USN, we can be friends in the mutual dislike of St. Louis. I'm a Royal fan here who people still like to talk about Dan Dirklinger making a missed call in 1985.
So yeah, it's almost like I would be scared if I was the Cardinals and you had to trade for him. You know what I mean? Like I always get scared trading away the farm. Like I know the potential of this person, but it's a singular person, and I don't know.
Okay.
Like
So when Cliff Lee got traded around, there were multiple different trades, and two different teams had two different trade packages. I should find it on Twitter, but it also had like 4 or 5 prospects, good prospects, bust, 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 bust.
really,
You never know if that person that you all love down in AA is going to become Juan Soto. You already know what Juan Soto is. He's an absolute stud, and he can play for you for the next 20 years.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's just a matter of to these teams, how much of the future do you want to frickin' risk here? Do you put a couple players forward, or are you going to have to give up the entire farm and literally be like, okay, we're pretty much, we don't have much coming up now, but we do have this dude, and he's one of the best doing it. So let's hope we can build enough around him to actually make it sustainable. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see what teams do give up to potentially get him, because it's going to be a lot.
It's an absolute lot.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens. Is he a free agent after the season? Like, is that a potential or no?
No, he's controlled for one more year.
So he has to basically get traded. Like,
It seems like now would be the time to do it.
yeah.
So
One other sport that is another sport that's on the horizon is football. We have about a month away until NFL action, and Bear, your boy's lifting, maxing out. Are we concerned about Mr. Chubb? Oh, well, that's loud. Sorry. Hold on.
This is just ridiculous.
We're concerned. Never concerned for that man. Oh, I love him.
Do we have the amount? Sorry for scrolling.
Look at the bar. The depth.
1, 2.
Oh, 2.
I think it was it was over 600 pounds. He was.
yeah, I was going to say, I think it was 615 or something, 615 pounds.
Is this
something
at a team event?
625, I don't know, something ridiculous.
Is this a team thing?
This guy's wearing Georgia.
Or is this?
I would assume with the amount of orange around, I hope it is.
I see
The
Georgia
one
Bulldogs
spotter has
everywhere.
Red. Yeah, it looks red.
Oh, I was
You
going
know,
to say
it's a
because
Georgia.
the one
Colorblind, sorry.
spotter has a Bears hat on.
Oh, yeah. So he must be like a Bears.
USN and I can be connected.
Or is
in
it a
more
Reds
ways
or a
than we
Bears?
realize.
Do the Reds have the same C?
Yeah, it could be the Reds. It could be the Reds.
But either way,
yeah, who knows? Looks more Bears to me, but who knows?
yeah. No, I think you're right.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't know. This stuff scares me. I feel like the overpower strength stuff, especially for a running back, and I'm gonna knock on wood because I never want to root for injury. I feel like he's like, I feel like he's due for a bad like AC. Like it's very reminiscent to like Saquon to me. I feel like every time a guy bulks up like this, like it's almost like they lose the sense of agility and like the quick sense. They try and move a quick directional change, and it's just going to cost them at some point. Like it's almost like the muscles are too big for their own good. I'm not going to talk as a physician here, but like I'm just scared.
You know what I noticed here? You see how strong his back is to be able to do that? It's going to need to be really, really strong because he is basically going to be the Browns offense.
Mm.
Yeah, he is.
Do we have a starting quarterback yet?
I don't know.
Is it Chubb?
It's the one subject that it's so dangerous to touch, and I want to go back into when those allegations came up when he was originally going to get traded to Miami because he said he didn't want to play, and then all of a sudden, like 22 accounts came out And my initial thought was, that's really weird. He said he didn't want to play. Now everything comes out. So it was either the Texans were hiding it for him, or they magically popped up at this time. So I always thought it was a little fishy, and it's such a weird spot to be in, because if you say you support Deshaun, it's like you support sexual abuse, and it's like, wait, no, like that's not what I'm going with. It's not that, because he's the Browns quarterback. It was just a weird situation, and now like it starts to get cleared. And now they're like, well, it could be 2 years. It could be 2 games. It could be 6 games. It could be 8 games. And he appeals to 4. So there's just so much around that's so cloudy that I just go, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll
cross
see
that bridge when we get here. We'll get a couple more names on the QB carousel list that, just get more jerseys to add to the collection, right?
The worst part is the Browns play Baker Mayfield week 1.
Well, who knows? He might not even start.
Part.
Imagine he's on the bench.
Johnny Manziel still available? He might be. That'd be a good pickup.
He's still on a coked out line down there.
How about Jay Cutler?
Ooh, I love Cutler. Such a booze bag.
He's got a bag somewhere sitting.
USN's got to be a Cutler guy, right?
Oh, hold on a second.
I love Cutler.
Like 6 Jay Cutler jerseys.
He's got it.
Yeah, big Cutler guy.
Big Cutler guy. I got this thing for free, actually. That's how bad the person wanted it.
You know what I always loved about Jay Cutler?
He had no
guy was great on Sunday afternoons, but as soon as the game was on primetime, he was going to throw 5 interceptions.
Oh yeah, no, he absolutely, dude. He's
like
still
Kirk
I tell people now, statistically speaking, the best quarterback the Bears have ever had, and people will tell me I'm crazy, but when you look at the actual stats of what he did while he was there, no other quarterback we've had has even come close to what he's done. But he just did it a bunch. Most of his big numbers were against meaningless, teams and games that didn't matter. So, when it did matter, like you said, he never really showed up. So,
you feeling optimistic about the Bears this season going in?
You know what? How long we're talking sports? Let's do this. Okay. Here's how I feel about the Bears this season. Okay. I feel like a lot of people are poo-pooing the Bears, but here's what I'm going to tell you about my Bears right now. When the Bears are good, they got 2 things going for them. Okay. 2 things, 3 when they're really good, but 2 most importantly: good defense, strong running game. That's what the Bears do when they're going strong. They have a really good running game, in my opinion, right now with David Montgomery, and Khalil Herbert is actually a very underrated backup. I think had some really good games last year when he got in. Also, then you go with the defense. Little shaky, but we did secure the back end in the draft, and Roquan Smith, as long as he doesn't hold out for too long, because I heard he's going to hold out now. If he comes back and plays, then we're going to have, pretty good thing going on. So I don't think the Bears are going to go and win 10 games. I'm not nuts, but I would not be surprised if their season ended either, within a game or 2 of 500. I think they could actually kind of have a solid season. Have short assessment. And the coach who's here now, Eberflus, who we brought in from Indy, if you look at what Indy does, they play defense and they run the ball because that's what their whole ML was. And now he's just hopefully going to bring that here to Chicago. And it might not be the most high-flying, exciting brand of football, but if it wins games here in Chicago, people don't care. So we'll see.
Aaron Jones just wants to win too, right, Pleated?
We've lost we're a lineman rolling his ankle away from not being a good team. So I've been wanting them to dismantle everything for a while, but they're not. They're continuing down the road of thinking that they got a little window, and I just don't think that there's the pieces for the Cowboys to make a deep push in the playoffs. So I am not optimistic about the year, and I hope I'm wrong.
And go ahead.
Oh, quickly about the Bears, because everyone, craps on our wide receivers. And let me just say this about Darnell Mooney. That guy, supremely underrated. I'm not going to go and tell you he's a bona fide number 1, but give him the chance. Let him actually see this year. Now he's got a year with Fields. They actually had some decent chemistry last year. Let let's see what these two guys can do. I'm not saying the Bears have a great receiving core because after Mooney, it's pretty barren and no one's really proven or that good or anyone you get excited about. But I do like Mooney a lot, and as long as teams aren't doubling him every single game out, I think he'll be able to have some pretty good games this year.
What's Kevin White up to these days?
Oh, come on. Really? That's what we're talking about now?
Too soon.
Too soon. Oh, man.
Be ready for our fantasy football show that we're going to have coming
I can't wait.
2 weeks.
I can't wait. Dude, fantasy right around the corner.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait too. And then we have bespoke leagues. Pleaded, do you have any open spots left?
Yeah, so I looked today. We're going to actually
right back
have
in 1
two
second, too, by the way.
Xbox Series. What? Okay, we're going to have two Xbox Series X leagues. We've already filled up one. We have let's see, 6 spots I think left in number 2. We have 4 spots left in PlayStation 5. We have 6 spots left in Xbox One. So if anyone's a Madden Connected franchise player, wants to play in a league that is casual but competitive, we focus on simulation more than anything else. So no cheese plays, no micro glitchy blitzes, and generally just be cool. I'll get you a rule book and you could sign up if that is of interest to you.
What about the quarterback rolling out and just running all the time?
That's what the CPU just did to me in this playoff game that I just lost, and it infuriates me because I can beat that most days, but I'm out of freaking practice. But yeah, that's going to be a rule emphasis this year, is the always roll out and playmaker, and no one can stop that.
Love you, Rob. Not better.
And then, okay, so we do have some golf stuff going on as well. Oh, yeah, we're still in the sports. Did anyone, I mean, this is a random thing to see, but did anyone see this at the LPGA Evian Championship this weekend?
This is hilarious. Oh, look! It's a golf ball!
Look what I found. Do you want this?
Hey, look what I found!
Oh, my God.
Here you go!
She just picked it.
She saw it land, and she picks it up. Did someone drop this? Here you go.
Look what I found.
You're at a golf tournament. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, she ain't there for the golf. She's there for the gram. You see what she's wearing, okay?
Yeah.
She doesn't know what's going on. She just, got invited on short notice.
This is in
Just
France,
sees a ball.
I'm pretty sure.
It is. Evian's in France. And it's one of the majors, too. And that was Nelly Korda, one of the best players. She was T3 at the time. Not that it really mattered on that hole. I think she ended up, birdieing the hole or something. But one thing that was really cool, and I'm sure pretty much no one had any interest in watching this, although it was a major for the women. On Sunday, final round, back 9, there were 10 ladies within 1 stroke of the lead, 7-way tie for first, and the leader was on 11 or 12. So it was just a wild finish down the stretch, and just kind of cool to see. This could go any which way right now, but yeah, I would kill to see something like that for a major in the men's golf, where it's obviously more watched. Here's another clip. This is an update on the Claret Jug, in case anyone was wondering. Here's Cam Smith making, I don't know what. His buddy just chugging out of the Claret Jug. Audio. I'm scared to click the audio because it could be really loud, so I'm not going to bother doing it.
What a life.
Yeah, still get the idea.
Oh, yeah. What a life. Yes, sir.
That's the way to do it. All right, as we get more towards golf, I did want to bring up this one topic before we get into TGC Tours, because I thought this vote was rather interesting. Sweet Billy Boy put out another great tweet, I thought, another good poll for debate. 2 choices, but you have to pick one. 1 round of golf, all expenses paid, obviously not by him. Where are you playing that 1 round, all expenses paid, St. Andrews or Augusta National? And to me, it was a no-brainer, and I'm just curious what you guys think.
I think there was some recency bias here. I don't know why anyone would choose St. Andrews over Augusta. Augusta is a no-brainer. You can't get into Augusta. St. Andrews is a public course that you can get into easy-ish. There's no way that I voted Augusta, and I think that this is pure craziness.
Okay. I wanted to confirm that, but go ahead. I mean, I don't know if either of you guys have,
Well, I feel like I'm the lesser of the golf educated fans here, but I even look at that and I'm like, how is it not Augusta? Like that doesn't make it. Yeah, I think the recency bias thing, like you said, is what it is, and it's got to be because I'm not dogging St. Andrews here, but I just, come on, like
it just
I want to even try to play the heel and take the opposing view. I can't. You see Augusta, every single year that like right around Easter Sunday, you get to see those greens. You know what they do. There's no way St. Andrews beats out Augusta. I can't even fake a heel.
Yeah, the casual fan knows almost every single hole at Augusta. Like, you could go to someone who watches golf once a year, and they even like, oh, I recognize this is the par 3 that Spieth hit the water like 17 times and blew the tournament, right? Oh yeah, this is the one that Molinari went in the water or whatever. Or like, oh, this is the 15th par 5. Like like you could just go on. Oh, this is the second hole where Louis albatrossed or something like that. You know all of those shots, and just like thinking about playing on that course, and on top of it, how much more expensive it is, how much more difficult it is. Like the 4 of us could go and play St. Andrews. We just have to schedule it. It's a public course. So, all right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing my mind and this was all recency bias. So, anyways.
Yeah, I think I think you hit that right in the head.
Everyone else is wrong.
All right, let's go to.
Did you guys see that basketball news about Jaylen Brown? Was that actually true? I saw some stuff today. Is he possibly on the trading block?
I don't want to
tell you on sports that I don't follow.
Package for KD. Yeah, I think they were looking at Durant.
Oh,
yeah, they want Durant.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hate that. But at the same time, like I do like Jay. It's one of those weird situations. It's kind of like the Juan Soto, except KD's at the back nine of his career. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to call him the back nine of his career, but it is. Like he's probably on the, let's call it the 12th or 13th hole, right? Like he's probably got 3 or 4 seasons maybe at peak KD, and then it's just all downhill from there. But at the same time, he's one of the best in the league. You could win a championship in those 2 to 3, maybe 4 seasons. So. It's always interesting to trade for one of those guys. But I don't know. I can't say unless I saw the full trade package to see what I would do. But obviously, straight up Jaylen Brown for KD, yes. But it's what else they would have to give up. I'm interested.
Well, but it's my first time on the podcast, and freaking Memento over here is already raking me over the coals because we're talking basketball for too long. So TGC time. This is what you're all waiting for. This is what you're all waiting for.
And this is coming from last week's clip of the week winner, by the way. What a close vote. You beat out Dango's ace on the in his platinum round to win the Open Championship on 17.
Can I be honest with you? Dude, I watched his shot and I was like, that is the best shot I've like. That shot was incredible. Yeah.
Although
that was freaking incredible.
Bear, you definitely helped USN with the suggestions here as we were giving USN.
Oh,
TikTok
which I already did. I did get both those clips, so now it's just about putting the TikTok together. Thank you for the ideas.
Love it. No, free content, baby.
Yeah, right. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get to TGC Tours here. Let's scroll down. Mr. Schneider, nicely done here, has nothing to do. The title really has nothing to do with you, but rundown, man. Running away with it. 65 under, winning by 3 strokes over second place Connor McPaul and 6 strokes over Scud. Kind of surprising not seeing world
Where
number
the
1.
Heck is materialization?
Down at T23, along with who's this other guy tied with world number 1? Is Embrace Debate. Who's the better golfer? Really?
Son of a bitch!
Oh, wow!
That's so damn close.
I mean, it's out there.
We got to start talking about it.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
People are talking. People are talking. Let's see how McPaul came in second. We'll get to the run. We'll save the rundowns clips for last. Here's Connor.
What I will say, it was cool because they both played their rounds around the same time.
Ooh.
So
You
it
just
was
didn't know
nice.
the number
It was
would
almost
be.
like that final pairing. Oh, get the cats out.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
get the cats. Just brutal.
Oh, brutal. Yeah.
Oh, 2
Oh,
inches.
man.
And that had like 4 momentum too. Let's look at this one more time.
I told you it was coming, Lindsay.
Get in there.
It
Get
was
in
the
there.
wrong
Get in
person
there.
on the podcast, though.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Connor with a great showing either way on the tournament. Very, very close. Kara, where did Kara finish? She probably finished well, didn't she?
She was with you guys just below.
Yeah. Yep.
See that Macedonian flag, baby.
226 should be perfect.
This, I think, has a little bit of the Y button, but this was a heck of a shot. Way to walk off. Like the perfect speed, too. Walk off albatross in round 3. Unbelievable. Nicely done there.
Like, how even? How do you make...
yeah,
makes it
and
look
like
so
she
easy,
even
dude.
says, right? Like, right,
226 should be perfect.
226
Should be
should
perfect.
be perfect.
Like,
I know,
you
right?
Just being the other CC competitor on this this podcast is just like, I don't know how these people do this. And just like,
Right?
I
It's
don't
like,
know at all.
Number 3.
And she knew it. Like you said, she let it go and literally said, like, this seems right, and boom. Unreal.
Here's Webboy. How did he start his tournament? I have not even seen this yet.
I'm loving that we've all just decided we're so far into the game, let's make our characters look this ridiculous.
Her knowledge is second to none. Her like math and
Mhm.
calculations, it's special.
And in
Oh.
the
Well.
hole for
Damn
the
shame we started
albatross.
par, but we're still 300 through 3. Nice little
Yeah, not
Shelby there.
too shabby. Not too shabby.
I'll take 300 through 3. Here's Matt
doing-
Factor. He's always sending in clips. I don't. Wait a minute. What the heck was that?
I was doing my plat rounds today. Take a recording of this. because it was-
Guy like-
As intended.
Look at this guy.
I was doing my plat rounds today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a recording
always
of
face
this
the
because
camera.
it was a really nice shot.
Map
And,
with his
When it
narration.
dropped in, made it sound like "Ugh!" Which
I love.
I don't know why I said that, but it felt appropriate at the time.
I love the narration of what happened off stream. Nicely done, Matt.
He's a speed runner. He's
Yeah.
a speed runner. You gotta appreciate it.
Yeah, he has the Y button taped down on his controller. Or, well, no, he probably has the, what is it, the N64. So what is that button on the top? Is that a Y? I don't even know.
Well, no, because him and Jives
The
are the
C
only
plus
ones
button.
on speedrun.com. There are PGA
Over it.
rounds because of those two.
Yeah, yep. There's the man sending in all the clips most of the time. 51-footer Pat playing with Rundown Man, our champion. Let's take a look at what our champion was doing to get him there. The flat stick was a little shaky at start.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Mr. DT.
Whoa! What
This was
the
his first putt.
hell?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God! Yeah, and now all of a sudden, this for Purdy to get to 13.
Round 1. He's 12 under through 12, and this is a par 5.
Oh my God, is he going to make this?
Oh,
My God.
how does that grab
He
the lip?
fucking drills it, boy! Let's
I know,
go,
it was
baby!
flying too, right?
13 under!
He
Can
won,
we just
so I
get
can talk
Classic
shit.
2-putt of 16.
Can we just skip to Jebai's clips? Like, you know, like,
Give me
And then-
Jedi putting something through the fucking wall.
yeah,
Well,
exactly. That's what I'm here for.
This from 35
This
feet.
was
This
on
for
the same
Eagle
round,
for
last hole.
18 under 54
Why the
in
hell
round
did I
one
see my
and
name?
part of the lead going into round
Did
2.
you?
Who titled this clip?
Maybe it's you.
Does it? It does! Let's go!
53, 18 under round 1. Good reason. Why? Yes, Bear. Imagine if it was a real round. Oh.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy. You want to start this? All right,
The
buddy.
battle between Rundown and Red Fast Review. It's great.
I'm just
All right.
glad he's not on my case anymore. You can go after Bear Rundown. You can go after Bear. Like I've gotten enough smoke.
Sebastian Miotla. Second shot on
Seb
hole
Max.
number 15 of round
This
1.
was one of the nice little shot here that Pat was able to capture from us. He left the wind turbine this week.
And it's good. Oh, look at the bounce, and oh, that's an eagle.
That is an eagle. Very nice there by Seb Max. And then this by Nick Bordeaux. Hey, heels. Welcome in, Raiders.
Rundown, you're freaking streaming. Get out of here. Go be blind.
Woo. Nice little hole out there. Look at this card. Ready?
Oh.
3 eagles on the front. 25, 10 under. Are you kidding me? Pleated is so upset right now.
It's just like I don't know why I even play the game. Like it's just everyone makes impossible shots.
This is more.
This is what we're here for.
Yeah,
this is what we're here for.
This is what Plaid is like, right? This is Uber, top 50 in the world. Might be top 25 now. Thank you.
What
very
is
much,
he putting this off the green or something?
He might be. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, it just misses.
Shots that don't go in. Oh.
No.
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 Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wow. How toxic is that? I took him off that.
Oh, just a minute. Where do they make him drop? Do they make him drop back?
Oh, yeah. They made him drop way far away.
So no. Because he came into my stream. He goes, you got to play with my ghost. So I put his ghost on. He goes back.
No.
He goes back to make the putt. He shorts the
Wow.
putt.
How
and
toxic
ends
is
up
that?
like double bogeying.
Oh
Or
yeah,
triple
he took
bogeying.
stroke and distance. That makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like he ends up hitting 4 more putts after he drops back on the green.
Too funny. Here is one from this week, actually. So a little plat preview. So this is Uber. What did he do this week? I haven't watched this one.
That's how you play them.
That's a little bit better.
Shit.
Just don't put it all. Ooh. What the fuck?
Just making sure he's not chirping one of us, especially Rob.
Hey, what do you got satanic down there? Christina Mafia playing Just Chatting, satanic?
Go like this. My arm's gonna look weird, so if you get triggered by stuff like that, like close your eyes. So yeah, I turn my hand, I turn it, and then I rotate it. And I could rotate my arm 360, and then I can bring it back.
I'm about to puke.
How many views? Just let me know.
186.
186,000.
Good thing I'm thinking about trying to come up with a new intro and outro for the stream.
Gonna take our power here.
If I could just turn my arm around.
Is it going to be 15 minutes or 20 minutes?
For you, it's going to be 25, bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh, just go in.
Go in now.
Gonna take our power here.
He gave a great live boom from
You
under
see the
there.
hat he's wearing right now? You see the hat he's had on?
Yep. Was it Bulls?
Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's look at the leaderboard. Connor in second, Scud in third. Aelid Gwen, nice tournament there. Robert Zartman, that's Map, isn't it? Very nice job, Map. Top 10 for Map. exceeding the world golf
McNeely
ranking
up there.
significantly. Yep, lots of big names. Trent,
Where's
yeah,
where's Bipolar Bear?
49,
He's dead.
I believe.
He's
T30.
dead.
T30. Nice tournament. Look at Snoopy,
We're getting
almost
there,
top
baby.
10 already.
Race to
That's
50.
impressive. Yeah, race to 50. What are you at, Bear? You are. Is that
79.
Is that what it
Kilbride's
says?
in the
Okay.
60s.
Yeah.
I think I'll lose some this week.
I mean, anything can happen, though. All right. Next up, Elite. Antonio Baroni, first place. Philly's Great came in third. Saucy came in T14th, getting his second promo. Oh, Antonio Baroni and Philly's Great, both to plat. Saucy T14, getting his second promo. And then Ant, this on the last hole of the tournament. He needs this to get to plat.
Yeah, how long's this clip?
Oh, my goodness. He must have called Kara and asked for some calculations.
I only know because he goes, "Don't make fun of me for sending in a minute 49 clip."
I mean, it was a nice little eagle to get to 49 on the 72nd hole. Not like the most crazy difficult putt, but still 26 feet with some break downhill. And with the pressure on the line of getting that promo to plat. So big congrats to Ant getting to plat. B-Mel's also T19 in Elite. We had Steven Machoris win a tiebreaker in Kinetic over Tuomas Askanen. Both getting to Elite now, so it doesn't really matter. Although Steven's going to get the
Kinetic this last week.
The trophy.
Yes. Stephen Mascuris.
And Pat's got a clip from him.
A little bit to the right.
No way.
Look at this roll and just get in the hole.
And he won on a tiebreaker too.
HD Studios. I want Pat and John to be the play-by-play for the next video game.
Yeah, it works for me.
That would be awesome. Get Pat in there. Seamount also T6 on Elite, very nicely done. I mean, not on Elite, moving to Elite. He T6 in Kinetic. Triple Dick wins CCL. Congrats to him. Newly changed from DDD Dylan. And then we have one clip from Just Jordan. Look at this bounce in his rounds this week.
It's in the drink.
The Irish fella.
Oh, it's in the drink. No!
Oh, please hit the rock.
Lucky, be lucky, hit off a rock.
Ouch, what was that?
Oh my god!
Love it.
I love the look to
Be lucky,
Cam
hit off
right
a rock.
after.
Ouch, what was that?
It hit 3 rocks. It bounced forward, backwards, and then kicked out right.
That bounced forward off a rock, bounced back, hit another rock, and bounced onto the fairway.
That was a thing of beauty. Very nicely done, Jordan.
Jordan as well. Like, can we just get different people from all over the world to be able to be these announcers?
Oh, yeah. Jordan's fantastic. And then True Sim, I don't remember. Oh, okay. It looks like Snoopy won. Very nicely done. One shot over Oobs. Oobs almost had his second title. Snoopy, very nicely done. 57. Chris Abbott getting third. Colby, at least he didn't get second. It's a third. T3 in there. 52 under. And Scud, 5th place. Don't have any clips from True Sim this past week.
Speaking of Colby, did you guys see that there was a robot chess playing thing that attacked a 7-year-old and broke their finger?
I heard about that.
No, I did not.
I heard that.
Is there actual video of it? Yeah, chess
I
robot.
hope not. I don't know.
Breaks 7-year-old's finger during tournament in Russia.
Yeah, and the robot won. So, oh, is this it? Oh my god!
Yeah, the robot.
Oh my god! It's not letting go.
Okay, I'm gonna start being nice to Colby now.
Jesus.
Proven to be dangerous.
Man. All right, how about some community corner clips to round it out here? We have Bionic. I was watching Bionic, and he was struggling on Jackwagon, but his goal was plus 72 for the tournament. He's like, I want to play bogey golf. He's struggling, but he's grinding through playing these shots, and I'm trying to give him some pointers as he's playing.
We're going to try to hit the pin on this.
Try to hit the pin.
Hit the pin and fall in. Come on!
Oh my, pulling it out for the birdie. That was amazing.
Oh, yes.
That needs one more look, I think. Let's cue the replay.
He was so happy and thrilled. He only played like a few more holes that day. I'm curious where he finished up, if he got his goal of plus 72. But big shout out to Bionic, grinding through and getting rewarded with a nice little shot there.
I love it.
Here we get Coxer.
That's going to be one of my nominations for clip of the week.
Oh yeah.
No, that was I got the last one they had.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Coxer's got a shirt on.
Then they made me buy a bundle
Rising.
where it came with a game that I'll never play, and I had to buy a $75 GameStop gift card and a membership to GameStop. And
In his defense, he wasn't the one that sent it in.
WTF?
Okay,
WTF.
let's go.
I have to look up who sent it in.
No,
but nice ace either way. Nicely done, Coxter. We have Tuminator. See how many ghosts he's playing with this week. It looks like just one.
Only one.
Plus 42.
Oh my goodness.
Where is it going with that much pace?
Drilled it. It's got to be dead center, man. That's the only way, I feel like.
Beautiful.
Mine would have hit the flag and probably run
and
off
sat
the
right
green.
there. Yeah, exactly. I know.
Perfect
Gone
touch,
into the
Toom.
water.
You knew the line. You knew the line, Toom. Don't lie. How progressive golf. We haven't seen a progressive clip in a little while.
Telling me this going in for Albie right here.
What? Holy shit! That was an Albie?
That reaction.
It's not a Jedi Master, but it's pretty good.
I think we've made so many emotes out of his reactions.
He really does have some great facial expressions for emotes. Nice Albie there by Progressive. And then we have, look at the, so this is on Undertale's stream. And this is Scud just toying around in an all shot.
Number 2 in the world would have put you a lot closer. There, this fucking guy. No way that. Fuck off, Scott.
As he's chirping him too, ready?
Number 2 in the world would have put you a lot closer. There, this fucking guy. No way that. Fuck off, Scud. Fuck off.
Just perfect. Oh, and then everyone's favorite morning streamer, Mr. Mokio. Let's see what he was up to this week.
Don't think it's easy, but I'll try. 103 should be good. 102 might be just not enough. Or is it? Get up! The best hole-in-one of my career. The best hole-in-one of my career. How many is that worth? The best hole-in-one in my fucking career.
That was pretty special, I must say.
I still don't know how he can stand up and he's still in frame. Like he's gotta kick the box out that he stands on so quick, and then immediately he's able to stand up. Like, look, Hemo, this is what normal people when they stand up. Look at this. You can't see me.
Yeah, you can see his nose. Oh.
Bear, were you in there when I was asking him why he didn't do specifically something with his chair? And he was like, I have to do it that way or my feet don't touch the ground.
Love you, Hemo. Thank you for my tweet on Sunday morning when you told me you were in the gym. So,
and then we had Pat, the gentleman who's getting all the clips. This is on CC, I believe, this week.
No.
Par 4.
100%.
Very fast, though. We're
Very
celebrating those.
Oh.
A little courtesy
Well,
bounce there. Just like hits the
yeah,
flag
it's been a
there.
long
Just
time.
like,
People have read Fast Review that I get an ace on a par 4.
Just, you know.
Decent.
Unreal.
Yeah, I think he's trying to coach you to hit it the same way USN this week. I'll click one clip, Mikey, and see what it is, but don't want to do too much that I haven't put on the agenda here. So we got
Can you see that the t-shirt is all wet except for the middle portion? It's like Heisenberg. It's like it has a Heisenberg logo in the middle.
Jesus.
Oh, something special. Alrighty. One thing to note, if you were out there playing societies, Memento Mikey back, formerly known as Drunken Know Things, and formerly the Drunk Tank, has now been renamed to Valar Morghulis. So if you were interested in playing that, check out @Memento Mikey74 on Twitter. And the Drunk Tank is now named Valar Morghulis.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, rolls right off the tongue. Yeah, check him out for more details. I will put this tweet in the chat here, and I think he's going to be getting that back up and running. Maybe I won't put it back in the chat. Let's look back at Eisenberg.
You got the name. You got the name in chat.
Okay, and I think that is it for Community Corner. Let's wrap it up to the last section of the pod. The Red Fast Review Society, other societies, Content Creator of the Week. We have 3 main societies that each of us are hosting. Make sure you play them all. Red Fast Review, we have Jackwagon, and with USN here, we have Cones and Microphones representative as well. All 3 on all 3 of the major platforms, PC, PlayStation, Xbox Series, or whatever Xbox, really. So make sure you go check them out. Each week there's a new tournament on all of them. We break down the Red Fast Review Society results typically each week here. So let's go do that. Here we are. Had 108 participants, and it was, let's go to the newly tweeted leaderboard that Mr. Pleated Pants kindly makes for us each week. Here we go. We have the full can I make this bigger? There we go. We have the full leaderboard here for episode 68, Dango Unchained. We'll run through the full list. All right, let's do it. Rubinho getting the win. BJB, Croc Hunter, Acuna, The Great, Just Joining, Zingai, Wet Bandit Gaming, Paperboy, Stavino, Kilbride, Kara, Seb Max, Saucy, Yo Marky, Stone Canadian, Crimp, Heels, Map Collector, Fox, and Dangles, Condor, Pat, BCOZ, Undertale, Dr. Egg, M. Neumann, Sterliosi, Doc Fail, G-Work, Lockheed, Big Haya, Brenolin, Jordy Boy, TFR, Viking Nate, Hemo, Big Hurt, Blue, Cockster, Schoolfrog, Darny, Dolby Diesel, Jordan Jake, Turks Tea Time, Scooby Dog Gaming, Tapja, Seaflows, Tag Rocket, Scoop Magoot, Skyline, Scotty Walnuts, Nolan Ryan, M Bonds, FVF, Jeb, Levelmento, Mikey Angelo, Locks, Billy Boy, Mayor, Trippin, Trenton, It's Your Hit, Handsome Warrior, Lost in Space, Ascanius, G-Dog, Supreme Binks, Bald Guy, Tuminator, Smoked, Boosie, Cuz, Lextron, Smold Guy, Corrupt, Africa, African Mango, McGregor, Mother Puckers, Bucci Par, Cruz, Sports Lifer, Glasses Glazer, Natural Q Boy, RB Prime, Ethan Silver, Baffle, Stealth Book, C Chipotle, Simon Herrick, Fruit Fly, Like No Other, Lemons, Phoenix, Pikachu, Memento Mikey, Pandemonium, Wee David, Big Buck Down, Christian Mikes, Rhea, HP Always, White, Che, Tranqui, KL Gather, in Quampus, and YSS. We'll just go YS. All 108. One of a larger turnouts for the society. That is actually our third largest ever. 112 was the largest we ever had, and that was back last in February. So thank you everyone that has participated. This was a fun course. This was a Crazy Canuck course, Kahimano, island themed in Hawaii. This week we have Olympia Fields Country Club by Bo Brunning. And I believe he is in the chat here tonight. Thank you very much for designing this. This is a replica, I believe, of a U.S. Open course back in the day, and it's a really nice job. I played through a couple times and really enjoyed it, so make sure you guys go check that out. Do I have an image here? Probably. Where is it? I probably have to click on the comments. There it is.
There it is.
There's a nice little glistening image. Where are you guys playing this weekend? The Jackwagon pleated. Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, because I got to set it up right after a stream. We are going to play at dun 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 dun. We're going to play at.
Oh, Moose didn't finish.
Oh yeah, we're going to play at Fetid Heath. It is a Bear for Life course.
Ooh, very nice. Bear for Life does nice designs. USN, do you happen to know where cones and microphones would be this week?
You know, I should, but I usually schedule it like 6 weeks out. We're a couple weeks from when I last did it. So
okay.
I just got back from a long weekend. Yeah, I
no worries,
no idea right now. But most of the courses I get are usually from a lot of the competitions that you see. I use a lot of the same designers that you hear about here on Red Fast Review a lot. So I'm sure it's something decent. I know a lot of people been liking the last few courses, so hopefully we
last week one was really nice.
Yeah, so hopefully we can keep it up. I know it's not, you never know. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Sometimes it might be a little bit more manageable, but we just try to keep it interesting out there.
Oh, Bo's in chat, and he said it's the BMW Championship from last year as well. So good to know. Good to know. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, very, very cool course this week on Red Fast Review, and make sure you go check out the other side of these Jackwagon and cones and microphones as well. And then last segment we typically do here is Content Creator of the Week. This person has been in the community for as far as I can remember, perhaps earlier and started streaming before maybe any of us. I don't really know when the first time this person hit the go live button. Maybe you guys could help me out with that because we all know him. He goes by the name of Ghost 4 Buster, and he's playing all sorts of a variety of games on his channel. Plays golf. Typically these days he's doing NASCAR Heat. He's racing a lot, doing a lot of iRacing. You can look at he's doing American Truck Simulator. He still does golf. He plays plays Madden, UFC, baseball. But in the past few weeks or so, I think it's been a lot of recent broadcasts.
And he has confirmed that he is going to play in the Bespoke Football League again.
Beautiful. So variety of all different sports, but mainly sports. So if you kind of like a USN, a pleated, a bear, even all four of us are mainly just kind of a generic all sports channel. That's exactly what Ghostbuster is. Ghost 4 Buster, I should say. And highly recommend checking him out. There he is.
He's got a really nice balance of games right now, too. Like, he's kind of found his balance between a couple different games here. So you're always going to see him do the golf. You'll see him do baseball. When it's baseball, I like his streams a lot for the baseball, actually, to be honest with you, because he does Road at the Show still. And for someone like me who grew up playing Road at the Show, like, it's hard to get people to watch that mode, dude. It is. It really is. Like, most people just want to watch Diamond Dynasty on MLB now. So I'm cool. I'm kind of glad that he sticks to that and has fun with it and kind of makes it interactive and get you involved with his player, So if you're there, Nick Chavez and what he's got going on.
I'll tell you one thing: it's never a dull moment in his channel. There's always something going on, constant interaction. So if the one caveat I have to say that what I wish I could get into there more is typically streaming later at night. I want to say like 10 or 11 is when he typically starts Eastern time, but sometimes occasionally it'll be earlier. So if you're ever looking for a late night streamer, I know we did Baffle as a content creator of the week about a month ago. He's also a late night streamer, even later than Ghost for Buster. But Ghost is I think a unanimous favorite of all of ours. Here's one of his better shots while playing golf.
Oh no!
Back in the Red Fast days.
Let's go!
Yeah, he can play. This dude can play some golf, man. He can definitely play some golf.
And Lex is in chat, or anyone else could verify. I don't know when
good old days.
Yeah, the Red Fast.
This was the alt shot league.
That was the alt shot
league.
Yep.
When he started streaming, if anyone knows if he streamed like a couple of years now, I know it's been a while.
It's gonna fine tune it.
So it could have been the same time as all of us at the start of COVID.
I think it was shortly after I started, so he's probably right around 2 years right now. Because I don't think he was doing it then. He was pretty new to it.
On stream for the first time. Let's go!
Oh man,
He's great though, man. His enthusiasm is like infectious. Like he's just like a genuinely good dude to root for people like him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like he just. Like some people, you just can't tell if they're really themselves when they put the camera on. And like this is one of those dudes. It's like if I hung out with him, I'm pretty sure this is a dude I'd be hanging out with. So like he's just a really laid back, kind of got that fun vibe on his stream, and doesn't take himself too seriously, which is good because like you want to have fun when you're watching someone stream, and he's good at the games he plays still, but he's there to just have fun.
Speaking of good at the games, he kicked my ass last year in Bespoke Madden League.
Oh, he can play, dude. He can play.
All-time matchups.
This all 22 camera angle too, which is just crazy.
Let's fucking go.
And as you mentioned, USN, he plays some like unorthodox like game modes that like not everyone's playing, so it's like it's a different experience when you're in there. So definitely to round it out, definitely go check out Ghost for Buster. Put his link in the chat. We'll put it if you're watching on YouTube in the description down below. But we have been running a little bit long here, so let's kind of circle back up to the quad and see what's going on the week ahead. I think everyone has schedules. We'll go reverse order here. Bear, what is your schedule like for the week?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Before Ghost, but before we leave him, he does Stream Racer. So a lot of us do the community games of, how to get people involved, to where I do the GeoGuessr, USN does the marbles, and he does Stream Racer, where if you haven't been involved in that, you have to check out his stream, at least for that. So again, just giving a shameless plug to Ghost to be able to say, go check it out. For some reason, he does Stream Racer, and I've never seen it before his stream, and it is entertaining as shit, because he brings that same energy to Stream Racer that he does with anything else. He gets a stamp of high energy. There's a reason why I lost to him on the when I was fighting everyone in the TGC community, because there's no way I can match his energy.
Well, you know what? The only way that I could possibly match energy is I go to w.gg and I use the code the CIA Bear at 10 and get 10% off of my order.
That's right. We haven't done the shameless plug. w.gg. I didn't even do that on my own stream. I'm a shitty.
Well, you get plenty more streams to do it this week. What do you get going on? Big GeoGuessr day tomorrow?
So we're going to do GeoGuessr. Before I get back into the school year grind, I want to keep a few of those time slots. Notice that even on my off day, I make sure that there's a time that that I'm off. So we can ignore that little typo. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to do GeoGuessr midday. Probably a shorter day. Thank you. Wednesday we'll hit the 3 societies. We'll probably be throwing Mikey's in there too. to get that in there. I'm taking my fine this week. I did not play Red Fast or Jackwagon or Cam this week. So I've taken my fine.
What, were you
I
in another
understand.
stage or something?
I was gonna say I really should have brought my Xbox and played on there, but that's my own fault. We understand. We've learned. We're better from it. So we'll do that. And then Friday, and this is the one thing I will say. Friday is going to be one of the most unique streams that I've had. It's my 2-year anniversary. We'll be kicking it off at 4 o'clock Eastern, going through a bunch of the hits, going through everything that we've done in 2 years, because I did have trivia, but chat decided today to destroy one of my questions because I'm still blown away. I got my first level 5 hype train today. And I'm still speechless. Like I said, I said it on my stream that, I like to, go into the character of, the heel of what's going on. But you sons of bitches really broke me down, and I'm still just like floating on cloud 9 for the generosity and appreciation. So I look forward to hanging out with all you.
Keep rocking it. The streams have been awesome, Bear, lately. So good to have you back.
Also, the
this week.
schedule format looks phenomenal. I love the freaking the schedule you've been using here the last couple weeks, dude. It's like so freaking perfect, dude. It just works. It's great.
And again, tip of the cap to the other people of Pleated and USN for having the schedule, because one of the things when I was talking with Kilbride about like consistency and how do I do this, he goes, you got to have a schedule. You got to let people know when you're streaming. And I went, okay. So finding that format, finding something, again, it's one of those things that it's providing content, but at the same time, here's a nice place to hang out when you're not sure where you want to hang out, where everybody knows your name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done.
Pleated, do you have a set schedule for this week?
No, because it's going to be a weird week. I'm going to be seeing current girlfriend over the weekend, so I'm going to try to cram in as much as I can from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you'll probably see me all of those days. There's going to be new content dropped tomorrow for MLB. We'll play all of the golf rounds on Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll just kind of probably play baseball. So yeah, it's a weird schedule, and I'm a little behind. I'm scheduling Jackwagon after the pod.
Yeah, at least everyone kind of knows you're kind of in the evenings, weekdays, weeknights. It's all in the same evening time frame, except for that random pop-up day stream that you caught us off guard with the double header last week. What a treat that was!
Yeah, that was fun.
That.
Like, I had a good time. Like, I needed a day off, and I wanted to kind of grind baseball. And I'm at Big Buck Down. Jackwagon will be up with in 30 minutes on all platforms.
Cool. And then Mr. USN, this is the schedule you got laid out for this week. So it looks like Tuesday through Friday, we get a bunch of football, MLB The Show, and PGA. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little different this week. I was out of town over the weekend, and I ended up taking off today, too. So we scrapped the Monday stream. I pretty much just enjoyed the last 4 days kind of relaxing and getting a break, which honestly you kind of need to do sometimes, just to have that refresh. And I think tomorrow's stream, you'll see me probably too high energy to open things up, but that's okay. I mean, no one ever seems to mind. So, yeah, we got 11 a.m. pretty much Tuesday through Friday this week. A little bit of college football, a little bit of golf on Wednesday, and then probably some MLB. Maybe I throw in a late night stream there too if I'm really feeling giddy one of these days, just to have some fun with it and see how it goes. But we'll see.
Everyone redeemed detention on the same day.
Yeah, there you go. Right? Yeah, I got the job.
12-hour. Cool. I am planning on. We'll plan on doing a late night Wednesday rounds for Platinum myself, streaming on this channel. But tomorrow, I actually have a little special event, but it's not going to be on my stream. It's going to be on Chris Lox's stream. It's on Facebook. I don't believe I will be streaming it. He's one of the biggest Facebook streamers, and I played in his society last week, and we tied for first place. We're playing on Augusta National. I mean, I didn't say that here because it's not actually in the game, but we tied. It's all legend settings, so literally maxed out. Everything is off legend settings. We were both able to scrap through and get 10 under par through 72 holes. So we're going stroke play for the tiebreaker. We're doing an 18-hole playoff theoretically, so should be fun over on his Facebook channel. So look for Chris Locks over on Facebook, and then like I said, Wednesday night I will likely try to stream plat rounds if the boy cooperates, and then maybe we'll do another Friday night stream. But I'll probably be bouncing around in these other people's streams more so than I will be streaming myself. And always I'm putting out YouTube content. That's where you can really find me. Four videos a week, every week, sometimes 5 with an additional one on Friday, but it's every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 2:30, playing my True Sim rounds on YouTube. So if you guys can help me out over there, that would be the biggest help for me in the meantime until we get back up and streaming on a regular basis. But I think that's all I got for this week, unless you guys had any other closing thoughts.
Bear in net. The rinks are finally back open.
Nice.
So we'll be getting that out on YouTube, but yeah. So keep an eye out on that for your hockey content. If you're looking for a old college forward who is now a goaltender, who's mic'd up as he talk shit. So
good stuff.
I had something cool happen this week. Guys, talking about YouTube. 1,000 subs.
You hit it?
Hey, let's go, man.
Big congrats.
Yeah.
Well done.
Got it, baby.
Round of
Now
applause.
I just got to figure out long form content to actually get people to watch, and we can try to go and push the partner thing.
What put you over that? Did you post anything, or just finally trickle
No,
through?
it's just it's been trickled through of the shorts that just seem to be doing good.
You know, those shorts, they do really well over there, man. Honestly, that's the way to kind of get something going. And then once you start to build that audience, you can kind of just hopefully get it to snowball. So congrats on the 1K, though.
Yeah, big congrats. That's a huge milestone. So
It is.
Yeah,
man, it's tough.
Can you immediately apply for like partner or whatever it is over there, or you have to do the watch hours?
I have to have the watch hours, which if I'd have the watch hours by threefold if they counted short hours, but they don't. So
yeah, that hurts.
But
that's weird. I wish they
depleted.
What, Bear?
I said, looks like I'm falling asleep depleted. That's that's the way I support people. Is I'll pull up your YouTube channel, go to your playlist, and just let it run through. So
I love it.
On round 2 this week, I debuted, which is posting tomorrow. I debuted a slightly new format that I could stream and I could play at all times. Curious your guys' thoughts. I'm just yes or no, old or new, I should say. Comment if you like it. If you don't. In the meantime, let's go raid Skyline Time. He's only got 17 followers. He's playing golf right now, platinum player. He's always in here playing, good golf, sending in good clips. Good guy. Let's go support him. He's only got 17 followers, so maybe we give him a handful more, get a little closer to affiliate, and chase that number down. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Later. Thanks, you.
Second Moose.
Moose.
Later.